She was getting hit with everything left and right, and I just said, I hugged her. I said, I'm so proud of you. I go, savor this. Use this as a formula. I said, but keep being you. I said, no matter what, keep being you.
Picture this. Cheryl Miller, one of basketball's all-time legends, coaching Caitlin Clark, the NBA's latest superstar sensation. Sounds like a dream team, doesn't it? Well, it may actually be closer to happening than you'd expect.
Fever. They have fired everybody. Everybody. Their president, their general manager, and now their head coach, Christy Sides, gets bounced after just 2 seasons.
With the Indiana Fever on the hunt for a new head coach, Cheryl Miller's name is creating serious buzz. But how does Caitlin Clark feel about the chance to be coached by such a legend? Her response hints at a bond that goes deeper than basketball, one that could spell championship success for Indiana. In this video, we'll dive into Cheryl Miller's potential as the next head coach for the Fever, what makes her uniquely qualified, and her genuine thoughts on Caitlin Clark. Plus, we'll reveal how Clark truly feels about working with Coach Miller. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Ready? Let's get started. Original clip. Christie's unexpected exit from the Indiana Fever has sent shockwaves through the WNBA, leaving fans and analysts eager to see who will take over as the next coach. During her 2 seasons, she led the team to a 33-47 record, marking a significant improvement, including the Fever's first playoff appearance since 2016. While this progress looked promising, deeper issues were starting to surface. Her time with the Fever was a mix of hope and frustration. Although she successfully brought the team back to the playoffs, her coaching strategies often faced criticism, especially in high-pressure situations. The team's performance stats revealed inconsistencies, with defensive and offensive plays frequently falling short when it mattered most. Sid had difficulty making the in-game adjustments necessary to change the momentum in the Fever's favor. A major concern was the team's defense, as opponents consistently exploited their weaknesses, highlighting gaps in their defensive plans that she struggled to fix. Additionally, her player rotations raised eyebrows, leaving fans puzzled by her choices. Even managing referees, an essential skill for any coach, seemed to be a weak point in her approach.
The WNBA is recognizing they're at an inflection point and they're trying to level up, it seems like, with all of their staff. And it certainly seems to be going on with the Indiana Fever, that, hey, they got a great opportunity to level up here in terms of president, general manager, and head coach, and they're taking that opportunity.
Despite these challenges, it's essential to recognize the positive influence Sid had on the team. She cultivated a sense of unity and handled the intense scrutiny that comes with coaching a transitioning team. Her skill in navigating the high-pressure environment of professional basketball is commendable. However, the Fever's management has set their sights on bigger aspirations. They're not just aiming for improvement, they want championships. This ambition ultimately led to the end of Sid's tenure. The front office believes they can find a coach with greater potential, someone who can aggressively pursue that elusive championship and elevate the Fever into a powerhouse.
Decisions like this are never easy. It's also imperative that we remain bold and assertive in our pursuit of our goals, which includes maximizing our talent and bringing another WNBA championship back to the great state. I'm putting that in because it is a great state of Indiana. Coach Sides was an incredible representative of the Fever in our community, and we wish her nothing but success in the future. This is new Fever president of basketball operations.
As the dust settles after Sid's departure, the basketball world is buzzing with speculation about potential replacements who can take this young, talented roster to new heights. One name that has generated excitement in the WNBA community is Cheryl Miller. Her candidacy might surprise some, but her credentials speak for themselves. She's a true basketball legend. Miller offers a unique combination of playing experience and coaching expertise. Her deep understanding of the game, paired with her ability to connect with and motivate young players, makes her a compelling candidate for the Fever's head coach position. As we explore Miller's qualifications, it becomes clear that her influence could go beyond just strategy. Her legacy as a player and her experience as a mentor might be exactly what this team needs to achieve greater success.
What I will say is, we don't forget about Cheryl Miller. Now, That'd be a monkey wrench to throw everything off.
If you're enjoying the video so far, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We truly appreciate your time and support. Now, let's get back to the action.
What advice, if any, did you share in that meeting with Caitlin? Because I know that she spoke very highly of you, got great respect.
When Cheryl Miller took the court to coach the WNBA All-Star team, it wasn't just another game. It marked a pivotal moment that could reshape the future of women's basketball. As Miller faced off against the world's best players, one rising star caught her attention, leading to a turning point in Miller's return to the WNBA. Miller's spotlight was nothing short of extraordinary. With accolades like being a 3-time Naismith Player of the Year and a 2-time national champion at USC, her legacy as a player is firmly established in basketball history. However, it's her transition into coaching that truly highlights her versatility and deep understanding of the game.
One of my favorite stories is when Reg had an unbelievable game. I don't know, you had like 38 in a game, I think, or
like
something.
45.
Okay.
And here I am. I'm going to finally top my sister. I had 45 on the road, coming back, gloating. Yeah, sis. Yeah, what did you do? Oh, nothing. I just had a cool 105. I'm like, Dad, he's just laughing, shaking his head. I'm like, I know y'all playing, right? Like, you guys scored 105 as a team. No, son. She had 105. They, as a team, had 179.
From 1997 to 2000, Cheryl Miller made history as the first head coach of the Phoenix Mercury, laying the groundwork for what would become one of the WNBA's most successful franchises. Her talent for developing young players and instilling a winning mindset was further demonstrated during her time at Cal State Los Angeles from 2016 to 2019. These experiences refined Miller's ability to nurture emerging talent, a quality that fits perfectly with the Indiana Fever's young roster. However, women's basketball has changed dramatically since Miller's playing days. The modern WNBA is faster, more physical, and tactically advanced. Coaches today must adapt to rapid offensive schemes, intricate defensive systems, and the growing importance of analytics. For Miller, bridging the gap between her historic achievements and the current demands of coaching will be a challenge, but it's this blend of traditional excellence and contemporary innovation that makes her a fascinating candidate for the Fever's head coaching role. Her unique perspective as both a basketball legend and a mentor to the current generation of stars shone brightly during the 2024 WNBA All-Star Game. Miller's coaching style for the event was a masterclass in balancing competition with player development.
Holy smokes, what an opportunity. And I was excited, like really, really excited, till I found out that the team I'm coaching wants to beat the brakes off our Olympic team. I'm like, okay, the pressure's on. So now we got a game, folks. We're going to have a game, but it's been fantastic.
We've got a game, folks, Miller declared, emphasizing her desire for her team to compete fiercely against Team USA. But beyond that competitive spirit, she also focused on creating a positive experience for her players, particularly rookies like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. This mix of intensity and support could be just what the Fever needs to advance in their development. Miller's coaching philosophy centers on building confidence and fearlessness in young players. What truly distinguishes her is her ability to connect with and inspire the next generation of basketball stars. Her interactions with Caitlin Clark during all-star practices showed her as a coach who was approachable and genuinely invested in her players' success. The bond between Miller and Clark transcends the typical mentor-mentee relationship. Miller has been a strong supporter of Clark since her college days, consistently praising her skills and contributions to the game.
You can set a screen for Caitlin. Caitlin don't need a screen. Caitlin's got great handles. The one thing that I don't think people really appreciate about that young lady's game, she can pass the ball.
She can't pass. She got great assists.
The bounce
pass is powerful,
which is almost non-existent in the game.
The idea of Miller coaching Clark on the Fever isn't just a handoff from one generation's icon to the next. It could signify a transformative moment in WNBA basketball, merging the wisdom of the past with the energy of the present. As we focus on Clark's rapid ascent in the league, it's exciting to consider. Could the combination of Miller and Clark be the key to unlocking championship success for the Indiana Fever?
Everybody in this company's all in. Everybody in this city's all in. So I really feel like we're poised and we're set up for a great successful next era of Fever basketball.
While speculation swirls around a potential Miller-Clark dream team, let's take a step back. Just months ago, Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA as a highly anticipated prospect, carrying the hopes of an entire franchise. What followed was a freshman season so electrifying that it forced the league to rewrite its record books. In fact, Clark broke 62 records during her debut season, but these numbers tell only part of the story. Clark's influence on the game goes far beyond statistics. Her arrival in Indiana has led to a surge in attendance, merchandise sales, and social media engagement, bringing a fresh excitement to the league. Fans fill arenas to witness her dazzling no-look passes and deep three-pointers, reminiscent of her college days in Iowa. However, with great talent comes great expectations. The pressure on Clark is immense. She is expected to perform at an elite level and serve as the face of the franchise. With the Fever desperately seeking a return to glory, every game is closely watched and scrutinized.
She is a crown that she's wearing right now.
Right.
And it wasn't something that she self-anointed herself. It's something that's been placed on her head, and I hope people understand that. But it's everything.
Every decision is scrutinized, which makes Cheryl Miller's potential influence all the more intriguing. As a legend who has faced similar scrutiny and expectations, Miller is uniquely positioned to guide Clark through the challenges of being a franchise cornerstone. Her experience as both a player and a coach could offer invaluable insights on managing media attention, handling on-court pressure, and navigating the complexities of professional basketball. Despite the intense focus on her performance, Clark has displayed remarkable resilience and adaptability. She has seamlessly transitioned her playing style to the pro level, maintaining her scoring ability while also elevating her teammates with precise passing. However, the journey hasn't been without its challenges. Some former players have questioned Clark's dominance, suggesting that her impressive stats don't capture the full picture. These critiques only add to the pressure surrounding the young star. In moments like these, having a mentor like Miller could be invaluable for Clark.
And I gave her the biggest hug that I could. And when she saw me, she was like, "Oh man, finally somebody I see that's on my side."
Right, they can relate.
The one thing that I said to her, and she was heading into her senior year, was have fun. No matter all the static, just make sure you find that quiet place.
As speculation builds around this potential dream team, one question stands out. What does Clark really think about the possibility of being coached by Cheryl Miller? The answer highlights a connection that goes beyond simple admiration. Clark has openly expressed her respect for Miller, describing her as one of the pioneers of the game. What truly stands out are Clark's personal observations. She noted that being around Miller brings a smile to her face, calling her such a cool human. Clark's feelings towards Miller indicate a foundation of mutual respect and admiration. She has praised Miller's infectious personality, mentioning how her presence radiates positivity and makes everyone around her feel good. This connection transcends mere niceties. It reflects a shared passion and understanding of the game they both.
To be around those two people that have done so much for the game, for me is super special. Like, there's still two people that I really look up to and idolize and appreciate everything that they've done, and for them to have this moment too and be a part of it, like it's just super.
The potential pairing of Clark and Miller is more than just a coach-player relationship. It symbolizes a collaboration between two basketball minds from different generations, each capable of elevating the other. Miller's wisdom and experience could help refine Clark's already impressive skills, while Clark's youthful energy and modern playing style could inspire Miller to adopt new coaching strategies. As we consider the possibility of this dynamic duo leading the Indiana Fever, one major question arises. Could the combination of Miller's legendary status and Clark's extraordinary talent be the catalyst that transforms the Fever into championship contenders? Championships require more than just talent. They demand a perfect blend of experience and potential. As the Fever evaluates their coaching future, this surprising connection between Cheryl Miller and Caitlin Clark could be the key to unlocking Indiana's full potential.
No way, shape, or form am I not appreciative of where the game is at and the exposure, because we get exposure. Everybody forgot Lynette Woodard until Caitlin Clark broke her scoring.
At first glance, Miller's coaching philosophy appears tailor-made for Clark's electrifying style of play. Miller's emphasis on player development and basketball IQ aligns seamlessly with Clark's strengths as both a playmaker and scorer. The synergy between Miller's experience and Clark's raw talent is undeniable, promising a dynamic partnership that could elevate the Fever. Miller's keen eye for the game was evident when she praised Clark's ability to create her own shot without screens, highlighting her exceptional handles and passing skills.